Yeah, this video is still checking on YouTube before it's able to be public, so stay tuned for this one, I guess. But you know we had to do it. The Montreal Canadiens drafted 81st and 82nd overall. They took two guys back-to-back, and then the very next pick at 83rd overall was the very first pick of the Edmonton Oilers in this year's draft. Now, I found it kind of funny how this pick ended up coming from the St. Louis Blues in the offer sheet compensation situation for Dylan Holloway. And also, earlier today, the St. Louis Blues ended up re-signing Joel Hofer, to which they tweeted out saying that you cannot sign this guy to an offer sheet. That was really funny, but ultimately, this video's focus is going to be on the 83rd overall pick, as Lafreniere is now an Edmonton Oiler. Yeah, but it's not Alexi Lafreniere, it's Tommy Lafreniere from the Kamloops Blazers of the WHL. An 18-year-old, 6 feet, 174-pound right-handed center, drafted 83rd overall by the Oilers, despite the fact that he was ranked all over the place by various outlets. Elite Prospects had him at 124th. McQueen's had him at 76th. Future Considerations had him at 89, which is a lot closer to where he ended up going at 83rd. And Recruit Scouting had him at 209. So this guy was ranked all over the place out of the Kamloops Blazers in the WHL. But if you go over to the scouting report here, it says Lafreniere wins pucks with speed, contact details, and, if all else fails, sheer effort. He never stops battling and engaging, especially on the forecheck, and racks up the retrievals. Then he passes high and crashes the net for the rebound. There's a lot of timing to Lafreniere's actions, seemingly always moving into open space just as the puck arrives. When not battling or crashing the net, Lafreniere flashes some transition and playmaking ability. Meanwhile, the Elite Prospects Scouting Guide says that Lafreniere is a detailed, net-driving, multi-position forward with an endless motor. Skill is the question, but he takes no shifts off. Not necessarily the guy with the best passing or puck-handling ability, but he's got a motor, he's got that dog in him, and he is capable of doing some really nice give-and-go plays. This season with the Kamloops Blazers, Tommy Lafreniere scored 56 points in 68 games played. His rookie season with Kamloops. Not a bad clip, honestly, especially when you consider that last season he had 4 points in only 9 games played. This was a pretty good transitional season for Tommy Lafreniere into the Kamloops system, and as long as his motor is able to continue running, as he gets to higher levels of play, Tommy Lafreniere is a guy that I think can project as a somewhat meaningful NHL caliber prospect. As long as he's able to develop those puck handles and work on his shot, which is already a pretty good one, I'd say, especially with his 24 goals, there is some potential for Tommy Lafreniere to have some damage long term. So with that in mind, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the very first Edmonton Oilers prospect taken in the 2025 NHL Draft? It took them a while to get here because a lot of their other picks were sent away for other reasons, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section about Tommy Lafreniere. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's go out there and publish these videos. Yes, let's publish the Canadiens drafting 2 guys, and then we will make the tweet about it known here too. There you go. Boom. Thoughts in the comment section about Tommy Lafreniere and this draft pick. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.